Gangsta. King Lil G, AK-47. Keep it G.
What's up? It's me, Dee Dee, and welcome to my channel. I am starting a new book, and I decided to introduce you to my characters as I create them. Character building is so important, and so many people don't take the time to build their characters before they write their books. So come with Dee Dee as I teach you how to create a character. Let's get with it. Okay, so I'm starting a new book, and I'm going to take you on this venture with me. Usually I do sneak peeks or book reviews. So right now what I'm going to do is take you on the venture that I go through as I'm writing a new book. And as I'm getting ready to start a new book, it's about sisters. And I only have one sister. I got 5 brothers and 1 sister. So this is going to be a really special journey for me. And if you ever heard me in an interview or you ever heard me talk, I've always said the best way to start a book is to start with your characters. Know your characters inside and out. So I'm going to start this first video with my first character. Her name is Esther, and she's actually the oldest of these. It's 4 sisters. It's 4 sisters and 2 cousins. The cousins are actually males, and they have 4 sisters. So I haven't gotten to the male characters yet. I don't know anything. Oh, wait. So the first thing I do before I start the character, I need to know what they look like. So everything about them, I know what they look like. So the first thing I do is when I give them a name, so her name is Esther, I need to know their age. So she's actually 27. I give them a birthday. Crazy, right? So her birthday is April 6th, 1996. So hopefully this comes up on my screen. So this is what she looks like. Okay, so before you can do anything, you really have to get a clear insight to what you're doing, what they look like when they're born, their age, and then we get into building that character. So her nickname is Essie, and her mom had her right out of high school. So her mother is a teen mom. And then her father was killed at a house party before she was even born. So her and her mother lived in a homeless shelter to get her. And as I get into the story, because I haven't built it yet, it's going to be because her mother put her mother's mother put her out. So her grandmother put her out because, in that day, you couldn't be having babies that young. She went to Locke High School. She has no kids at 27. She runs her mom's beauty salon with her mom. She takes care of her mom and her youngest sister, Evie, they'll call Eve most of the time through the book. And in this book, I named every daughter after a biblical character, and they all start with E. So there's always a method to the things that I do. So she lives on top of the beauty salon. She doesn't live at home with her mom anymore, even though she's constantly at her mother's house, taking care of her mother and her youngest sister, who's only 18. So she has always been a second mother to all of her sisters. Her high school boyfriend went to the University of Arizona on a basketball scholarship and never came home. So you know how devastating that is, right? Everybody thinks you're going to go to high school, college, and become pro. That doesn't normally happen. But what's heartbreaking is that she hears through the grapevine. Like, she doesn't follow him on social media because she's just she's more mature than the average woman, but she hears from her friends that he's a coach at a private high school, and he's married with 2 kids. So imagine what that can do to a woman. That kind of makes you angry. And she's only had 1 real boyfriend after him, but it really never got serious. So Essie does not know how to have a good time. She's just like a mother with no kids. And she would really make a good wife to any man. She can cook, she can clean. She has a nest egg. And she really wants to love somebody, but she won't admit it. So she's actually going to be fun to write about. I don't know where she's going to go yet because all I've done is create a story about her. Only thing I didn't do is give her a favorite color. I would say purple Lakers, baby. Um, so she's going to be interesting because she's the oldest. And this is going to be a fun series. I don't know where it's going yet, but in my mind, I've already created the tragic scene. You always put a tragic scene in all my books that you have to overcome. And her sisters are interesting. So we will break down sister number 2 when I create her character. I haven't created her character yet. I've just only created what she looks like. So next week, I will be giving you sister number 2. So I will go through this journey on this book in creating how Dee Dee starts writing a book. So I will see you next week and be blessed.